And welcome back, everyone. With the influx of people coming in for the college football playoffs, it's important to be mindful of an ever-present threat, sex trafficking.
Yeah, a very important issue here. It is also Human Trafficking Awareness Month. Joining us today, we have Jacqueline Aludo with No Trafficking Zone. Jacqueline, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Can you fill us? Yeah, can you fill us in on what the No Trafficking Zone is and how this got started here at NRG?
Sure. No Trafficking Zone is a 501c3 organization dedicated to disrupting and dismantling human trafficking. We gather critical information, we watch predatory patterns and trafficking trends, and then we understand where organized crime and networks are targeting our most vulnerable women and children in specific areas and locations. Our organization was started by a group of incredible community leaders that wanted to come together and really do something specific to combat human trafficking, was to create these locations to make it really harder to traffic the most vulnerable areas in.
And Jacqueline, talk to us about why these types of championship games or large-scale events attract human traffickers.
Large-scale events of any kind are going to attract human trafficking because the demand for it is going to be so much higher. So as the demand rises, supply will always rise. When you have an influx of a bunch of people coming into an area for an entertainment event, a lot of times those people are unaccompanied, they're men, they want to party, they want to have a good time. And so it will drive the demand up to buy and sell more women and children for sex.
And such a pervasive issue here. We know our KPRC2 Investigates team, they've showed that 60 to 70% of human trafficking has now moved online. Is that becoming more problematic to try to save and try to help some of the victims out there because of that?
Human trafficking is like any other business. It has quite a few different markets. And one of the biggest markets is online commercial sexual exploitation and human trafficking. I don't necessarily think it's made it harder. I think it's just really made it easier and a lot quicker to traffic someone, to buy and sell someone.
And Jacqueline, before you go, we know sex trafficking is a billion-dollar industry. What are some signs people can look for if someone is being trafficked, and what are the signs that your team is looking for?
We're looking for if you see someone and they're being controlled and dominated by another person, if they can't carry their own identification or money, if when someone does interact with them, they're constantly looking at this other person for approval on how to respond, not making eye contact, having to go everywhere with this specific individual where you cannot leave them. And we really also like to tell people that it's not just a male. Many times people are looking for male predators. There are female traffickers also. And so when we're at the games, we are undercover with the sheriff's office, working with victims and survivor leaders to really watch and look for these situations to address them. And if anyone at NRG Park sees anything, they'll notify us right away so that we can address the situation with the sheriff's office, the Harris County Sheriff's Office.
Very important information there. Jacqueline Aludo with No Trafficking Zone, thank you so much for joining us here this morning.
Thank you.
And you can find all this information and a replay of this segment online at click2houston.com right after the show. Stay with us.